Angel Reese made headlines when she revealed her $74,909 WNBA salary couldn't cover her $96,000 annual rent. While critics debate her shooting percentages, she's quietly built a diversified revenue portfolio that most Fortune 500 executives would study. Today we're examining how Angel Reese transformed a league salary limitation into a case study for modern athlete entrepreneurship. The numbers tell a story most people missed entirely. College NIL valuation, $1.8 million annually. Professional WNBA salary, $74,909 guaranteed. Angel Reese voluntarily took a 95% income reduction to turn professional. From a traditional employment perspective, this decision makes no financial sense. From a strategic business perspective, it was brilliant. Her college NIL deals had expiration dates tied to her amateur status. Her WNBA platform, however, provided something more valuable: permanent professional credibility, and a foundation for long-term wealth building. The rent comment that went viral wasn't a complaint, it was market education. She was demonstrating the gap between league compensation and the lifestyle required to maintain her brand value. But here's the strategic element most analysts missed. Angel had already secured bridge financing for the transition period. Her business team had negotiated advance payments on endorsement deals and structured deferred compensation to cover the income gap. The financial planning included risk mitigation strategies that most professional athletes never consider. Guaranteed minimum payments from existing partnerships, performance bonuses tied to measurable metrics, and escalation clauses that increased compensation based on professional achievements. This level of financial sophistication typically develops over years of professional experience. Angel implemented it before playing a single WNBA game. Angel structured her career around salary as a platform fee, the cost of maintaining professional status while building more substantial revenue streams. This approach eliminated financial desperation and allowed her to focus on long-term development rather than immediate performance pressure. This wasn't accidental. The transition strategy had been in development since her sophomore year at LSU. But what came next would test every assumption about how professional athletes should build their careers. While other rookies focused on basketball adjustment, Angel was executing a pre-planned institutional partnership strategy. The Goldman Sachs collaboration didn't happen by accident. She became the face of their 1 Million Black Women Initiative, a $10 billion investment program focused on economic empowerment. Goldman Sachs doesn't partner with athletes for marketing appeal. They partner with individuals who represent scalable business models and long-term value creation. Angel's selection for this partnership was based on her ability to demonstrate financial literacy, business acumen, and authentic connection to their target demographic. The due diligence process for this partnership included financial background checks, brand risk assessment, and strategic alignment evaluation. Most rookie athletes couldn't pass this level of institutional scrutiny. Angel's preparation included working with financial advisors to understand investment banking principles, studying Goldman Sachs' client portfolio, and developing presentation skills for corporate boardroom environments. The partnership structure includes performance metrics tied to community engagement, measurable outcomes for women's economic empowerment, and long-term relationship building that extends beyond her playing career. The Reebok deal followed similar strategic logic. Rather than accepting a standard endorsement contract, she negotiated creative control and equity participation in a multi-year revenue stream with international distribution potential. But the most sophisticated move was the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups collaboration. 4 years of persistent business development resulted in a partnership that generates royalty income tied to one of America's most recognizable confectionery brands. The negotiation included trademark licensing, product development input, and marketing campaign collaboration that demonstrates her understanding of consumer goods strategy. These weren't lucky breaks. They were the result of systematic relationship building and strategic positioning that began years before she turned professional. Then, everything she'd built was about to face its biggest test. Managing a multi-million-dollar business portfolio while proving yourself in the world's most competitive women's basketball league creates pressure most people never experience. Angel's rookie season included 15 consecutive double-doubles, a performance level that historically indicates elite professional potential. However, efficiency metrics and shooting percentages became focal points for criticism. The business partnerships required her to project confidence and success, while simultaneously acknowledging areas for improvement in her primary profession. What most observers didn't understand was the complexity of managing corporate relationships during athletic struggles. Goldman Sachs executives were monitoring her public statements. Reebok was evaluating whether their partnership could withstand negative performance coverage. Her media training became crucial. Learning to address basketball criticism while maintaining corporate partnership confidence required sophisticated communication strategies. The criticism wasn't just about basketball. It was about whether someone could maintain institutional partnerships while struggling with professional adjustment. Her response demonstrated sophisticated crisis management. Rather than deflecting criticism, she acknowledged performance gaps while highlighting measurable improvements and continued business success. This approach actually strengthened her corporate relationships. Business partners saw someone who could handle adversity professionally and maintain accountability under pressure. The veteran player support wasn't accidental either. Angel had invested in team relationships and demonstrated professional respect that earned protection during difficult periods. She understood that veteran endorsement could influence media coverage and public perception in ways that benefited both her basketball development and business reputation. This integration of performance accountability with business relationship management represents a new model for professional athlete development. What happened next would either validate her entire approach or destroy it completely. The unrivaled league championship provided validation for Angel's strategic approach to professional basketball. Winning the 3-on-3 tournament earned her a $50,000 performance bonus, nearly 2/3 of her monthly WNBA salary for a single competition. More importantly, it demonstrated her ability to adapt her skills across different competitive formats while maintaining her business obligations. The championship wasn't just athletic success. It was proof of concept for her approach to managing multiple revenue streams without compromising competitive performance. Her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, gained over 100,000 subscribers within 3 months. The content strategy focuses on authentic business discussions rather than celebrity entertainment. Podcast monetization includes sponsorship deals, premium content subscriptions, and strategic partnerships that align with her broader business portfolio. The Angel Reese Foundation represents the final component of her diversification strategy: long-term legacy building through systematic community investment. These revenue streams operate independently of her basketball performance, while being enhanced by her professional athlete status. The integrated approach creates a business model that actually benefits from the scrutiny and attention that typically pressure professional athletes. But the most important discovery was still coming, without someone that you call him Montana Resources. Angel Reese's financial strategy represents a fundamental shift in how professional athletes can approach career development. The psychological advantages are significant. Income diversification reduces performance pressure while maintaining competitive motivation. Her approach to criticism demonstrates this advantage clearly. Business success provides confidence that insulates against sport-specific setbacks. The mentorship relationship with Shaq adds institutional knowledge about long-term wealth building and business ownership strategies. At 23, she's already established revenue streams in endorsements, product collaboration, media content, foundation management, and competitive performance bonuses. Most importantly, none of these income sources depend entirely on basketball success. They're enhanced by athletic achievement, but sustainable independent of it. This creates a career model where athletic performance and business development reinforce each other, rather than competing for attention and energy. The implications of what she accomplished go far beyond basketball. Thanks for starting with the surface newsy. Angel Reese's WNBA reality isn't about surviving on an inadequate salary. It's about using professional athlete status as a platform for systematic wealth building that transcends sports. She built a business model that makes league salary limitations irrelevant. The woman who couldn't afford her apartment on basketball salary alone created a diversified portfolio that generates sustainable income across multiple industries. Her success represents a new paradigm. Angel Reese is demonstrating how modern athletes can structure careers that create generational wealth, regardless of league compensation structures. The blueprint she's created will influence how the next generation of professional athletes approach career planning and financial strategy.